Okay, so the Chun arc is continuing, folks. So if you guys don't know, I've been playing Chun Li for about a week now, week and a half, mostly off stream. It's been my ongoing sort of secret side project slash not so secret because I made a whole YouTube video about it. I've been trying to get to 2k MR as kind of the current goal, which I'm pretty close to, as you can see here. We're up to 1950, but I'm still at that point where I'm struggling to find stability, so I'm kind of like bouncing around in the 1900s. I've also been making a lot of notes over the last week about kind of my thoughts on the character, so I'm going to also do a little yap session at the end, and I'm going to be talking about the good and the bad I've experienced from playing Chun Li. As always, if you like this kind of stuff, please remember to subscribe, and let's get on with the video.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Oh shit, that was the upgraded one? God, I love instant air legs. Imagine Street Fighter, but you can actually punish your opponent when you know they're going to autopilot a throw loop. Feels so nice. Hello? Heavy kick? Oh god, I'm fumbling right now. Fumbled my combo and he got critical art in the first round. God, the meter build in this game is outrageous this season. Don't really know the juggle state there, so I'm just going to go for the safest option. It's so hard to tell light and medium Hashogeki apart. I swear they have like the exact same sound effect and animation. Should have punished that. Oh, it's not enough. This is spooky. Okay. Jumping into the corner there is very dumb, but I kind of had to do something. I love that I can punish that. That feels so good. Wow, that traded with DP? Holy. Yeah, Chun has like potentially the best punish in the game on medium donkey kick. And a lot of Ryu players just autopilot that as like a string ender. Aki can't do shit about that. That's a plus setup. I labbed that between last stream and today. Ah, fuck! I was almost cooking. Ah, dang it. No way this kills. Okay. Planned. That was a really cool change. Like, credit where it's due. This is an example of a change that I want to see more characters get. Like, Chun Li's EX legs, I think, didn't have that much utility other than being like a good combo ender if you don't have charge sometimes. But I really like that Capcom was like, you know what, why don't we give this move like a really unique punish option by making it crumple on punish counter. That's the kind of change that I like to see, not just like messing around with like damage numbers. Oh, cute spacing trap. What the fuck was that? Okay. I'm doing all the wrong combos right now. What should I have done there? That was supposed to be stand light kick DRC. God, there's so many combos to remember with this character. And they all massively change depending on screen positioning. I don't want to spend level 3 here. That should have been stance light kick. I did light punch. Bro, I cannot hit that timing today for some reason. That's crazy. I was hitting the jump heavy punch like 100% of the time last stream, and now I've just completely forgotten it. Bro, what is this character? This used to be the Footsies character. You guys remember when Ryu was the Footsies character? And not round start with 3 donkey kicks in a row into drive rush? Okay.
Give him the leg.
Oh god. This might be a bad use of 2 bars, I don't know. I'm kind of scared of him just ripping a random level 2. Yeah. Press is there on the +2 every single time. Okay. I could have done spinning bird kick off that. It's not often you land the stand fist so close that you can do stance jab. I love it. Favorite punish in the game so far with this character. Nice donkey kick. Be a shame if it had consequences. Oh shit, I'm throwing. SDRC. Yeah, I don't think he can bait there. This is the privilege of Chun having a 7-frame super. I'm pretty sure if he does throw into drive rush, super is like guaranteed there. Praise the 7-frame. Wow, I just cannot finish a combo today. I got the double hit on the jump fierce and then my level 3 didn't come out. My fingers are not doing what I want them to do. I think it's time to have a bit of a yap session. Let's talk about some Chun Li. Streamer is finally ready to give his hot takes. I've split this up into 2 halves, so I've got some good things that I like about Chun Li and things that feel strong, and some bad things, i.e. stuff that felt bad to use, or just annoying or finicky or weak. Starting off with the good stuff, I think Chun is a very rewarding character. Like, just zooming out a little bit, when you're kind of in the flow state and everything lines up, this character is incredibly satisfying. And number 2, she has probably the most satisfying whiff punishes in the game, kind of an extension of the first point. So like, this button right here, stand heavy punch on punish counter, like when you whiff punish something with this button, this is like one of the best dopamine hits in the whole game. Because like historically, Chun-Li's stand fierce has always been an amazing button in like every previous game. But the thing is, in most games, this thing has never ever been a combo starter. But in this game, if you whiff punish with this, like if you make a crouch medium kick whiff, and you get that punish counter, then it's like max damage party starter sometimes. That feels very nice. Number 3, one thing I really like about Chun Li is that she has a tool for almost any situation, which gives her some very unique punishes, especially against some of the most obnoxious moves in the game. So as a couple of examples, but you guys know how much I hate Ken's Jinrai. I hate this move so much, but one of the nice things about playing Chun is that she has one of the best 5-frame punishes in the whole game. There we go. She also has a 7-frame super, so her level 1 is also guaranteed on Jinrai. That's also nice to have. Another good example of a move that is really obnoxious right now that she has a good answer for is Ryu players brain dead canceling anything into medium donkey kick. This happens a lot. A lot of Ryu players will just buffer into medium donkey kick, This is -8, but it also does a shitload of pushback, so a lot of characters can't punish at this range. The nice thing about playing Chun is that if a Ryu player does it, you get a fat punish with EX legs. So, like, she's got a lot of very unorthodox punish options. Most characters don't start punishes with specials. Chun has a lot of unusual tools that give her really satisfying punish options. Like, stand jab is one of the longest 4-frame lights in the game. Really good at punishing -4s. Crouch medium kick, really good at punishing, like, -7s. She just has, like, a really good toolkit for just, like, dealing with moves that are usually designed to be safe-ish, but spaced out. She's very good at stopping you from doing that, which I like. One of the things I hate in Street Fighter 6 is when someone's doing something really obnoxious, and I go into training mode and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure out a solution for that obnoxious autopilot string. I jump into training mode and find out my character just doesn't have an answer to that situation. That's one of the worst feelings in the game, when you're like, okay, I'm gonna lab this, and then there's just no answer for it with your character. So Chun is a Swiss Army knife. She has a lot of answers to a lot of situations. The next thing on my list is this. A lot of people assumed that when I started playing a little bit of Chun, I'd be like, thank God I have a reversal. Because she does have an invincible DP, this thing. But to be honest, I don't find having a DP that satisfying in this game. I find it stressful more than anything, because even though it's an amazing option to have, if you're wrong, it's fucking terrifying. And I have really bad DP reads. What I really like is instant air legs, because as we all know, Street Fighter 6 is a game with throw loops, for better or for worse. And one of my favorite things in this game is actually being able to punish people when I know they're going to autopilot into a tick throw, right? So if I know my opponent is going to do a string like this, if I predict that, if I make the hard read with Chun Li, I can actually get a goddamn punish on this shit. And it's actually a really good punish as well. Like, what's this? 2,440 damage, completely driveless and meterless. I mean, getting a punish in the first place here is rare. Okay, that's the good stuff. Let's move over to the stuff that I think feels bad, because every character has their upsides and their downsides. The number one is something I've talked about before, but I have to highlight it again, is the inconsistencies. But the thing is, even with only about a week of playtime with Chun Li, I've probably already had like 4 or 5 games that I have lost purely due to like janky interactions and people falling out of stuff in the space of 1 week. This still doesn't connect properly on fireball punishes. I lost a game to a Bison. This one made me crash out. I lost a game to a Bison player off stream a couple days ago. They did full screen Devil's Reverse. I anti-aired it with heavy up kicks. The first hit connected, and then every subsequent hit dropped, and they punish counted me on landing. It really hurt my feelings. The thing about Chun's inconsistencies is that they're so blatantly obvious, and you encounter them with so little playtime. It's actually kind of shocking to me that she's still this janky, even after like we're nearly, what, 3 years deep into the game right now? And a lot of her day one problems are still there in terms of just like her moves working properly. So like, that's definitely problem number one. But number two is, I think her matchup spread into the top tiers right now is really bad. In my opinion, one of the things that can make a character feel worse than they actually are is if they have like particularly bad matchups into the strongest characters in that meta. And I think Chun really exemplifies that, because like right now, I think JP and Mai are top 1 and top 2. And I think both of those matchups stink for Chun Li. And those characters are everywhere right now. Like, every time I boot up ranked, I can't escape JP and Mai, and those matchups both feel awful for Chun Li. Does she smoke any high tiers? I actually think she does pretty good into Terry, yeah. And Rashid as well, yeah, I agree with that. She has a few good matchups against like the A tiers, but I think she loses pretty badly to almost every single S tier. What do you say about her jump in buttons? I mean, her jump normals aren't great, but also you shouldn't really be jumping in with Chun Li in the first place. I think it's okay for her to have a bad jump approach. I think that's part of Chun Li's like archetype. You shouldn't really need to jump with this character. She's supposed to be like the ground control character. Okay, the final slight irritation I have about Chun is combos requiring manual timing. So quite a lot of Chun's optimal combos usually require manual timing at the end. The most common example is ending combos with the 2-hit jump fierce, like that. And the thing about this ender is that it's not very difficult. I'm not trying to pretend this is a hard combo. If you practice this a lot, you should be able to hit this pretty damn consistently. But even so, it is still manually timed, and that is a hurdle that most other characters don't ever have to worry about. Like, just by adding a bit of manual timing to her combos, it introduces like a 1% chance that you drop the combo, which isn't much, but in like a high stress, high stakes situation, you don't want any variance, right? It's not a big downside, but it is slightly more annoying than most characters just kind of auto timing their combos and just doing like heavy DRC, heavy DRC. It's the difference between most characters having like a 0% chance to drop their combo and Chun having like a 1% chance to drop her combo. It's not a big difference, but that 1% might fuck you in tournaments, you know? Are we going to talk about her super's damage? I mean, her level 1 does like weirdly low damage. This only does 1700, but I don't know. I didn't find that much of an issue because it does have other things to kind of slightly offset that. Like, it is 7 frames and it has a very nice hitbox. The thing is, most of the time you want a level 2 anyway. Her level 2 is such a good super, it's just let down by inconsistencies. Well, I'm thinking about like possible Chun changes. I mentioned this earlier. One of her special moves should have 99 juggle potential. I don't care which one it is. When you end a juggle like this, you get to the end of this juggle and you're like, wait, I literally have nothing that I can do here. I don't care what special it is, it'll add like almost no damage to the combo. It just feels so bad when you get to the end of this combo and it's like, I can only super. Just something, even if it's just light legs. She just needs something that you can put on the end of like long juggles because it feels real bad. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Chun Li. I think she's fun. She's more fun than I expected her to be. She has some issues. Hopefully Capcom will address them if a balance patch even exists. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all in the next video.